Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we're going to be diving into something that could really make a difference for some of you out there, especially if you're over state pension age in the UK.
Right.
We're talking pension credit,
Yeah.
and I know what you're thinking, right?
Yeah.
Another government program,
Yeah.
but trust me on this one. Stick with us.
This one's a good one.
Yeah, this is not just getting an extra few quid here and there.
No.
This is about unlocking maybe a whole support system
That's right.
that could really have a big impact.
Absolutely. And the thing about pension credit is it's needs based.
Right.
So even if you own your home or you've got some savings tucked away, you could still qualify. It's about making sure everyone's got a certain level of income.
So let's just break it down a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. We know it's for those on lower income, but what does it actually do?
So pension credit actually has two parts to it. First, you've got what's called the guarantee credit.
Okay.
Now, guarantee credit, this is a big one.
Right.
This brings your weekly income up to a certain level.
So there's a minimum.
There's a guaranteed minimum, exactly.
Okay.
So for example, at the moment, if you're single, that minimum is £182 and 60 pence per week.
Per week.
Yes. So if your income is less than that,
Guarantee credit will top it up.
exactly.
Right.
It makes up the difference.
So just make sure you've got enough to cover,
Yeah, those essentials, those basic living costs.
yeah, your bills,
Yep.
food,
Yeah.
rent,
Yeah, all of that.
the essentials.
Exactly.
Okay, and then you said there were two parts. So
Yeah.
what's the second part?
Okay. So the second part is what we call savings credit.
Okay.
Now, savings credit, this is a bit of a kind of a bonus, for those who've been savvy, who've been saving up for their retirement.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe they didn't quite reach, what they were hoping for.
Right. Didn't hit that target.
Yeah, exactly. So savings credit is there to give them a little bit extra.
Now I bet a lot of people are listening right now thinking, okay, that sounds great, but how do I know if I actually qualify?
Sure.
How much could I get?
Yeah, it's a good question. And unfortunately, it is a little bit complicated because it is calculated on an individual basis,
Yeah.
taking into account, how much you're earning, your savings, any other kind of factors.
Right.
But there is a good starting point.
Okay.
Head over to the gov.uk website.
Okay.
They've got some really, really useful tools on there.
Mhm.
You can plug in your details and get a personalized estimate.
Oh, that's very handy. Very handy.
And it's worth remembering as well, this is separate from your state pension.
Right.
So you get both.
Okay. So it's not like one or the other.
No, you get both.
Okay. Okay. That's good. That's good to know.
Definitely.
And, speaking of things that are good to know,
Mhm.
one thing that really kind of stood out to me when we were, looking into all this
Yeah.
is that pension credit, it isn't just about the money.
Yeah.
Right? It's like it opens the door
That's it.
to a whole world.
All these other benefits.
Absolutely. It's like things just start falling into place
Yeah.
once you're getting that pension credit.
Like a domino effect.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So for example, let's say you need some dental work.
Right.
You've been putting it off. Maybe it's a bit pricey.
Yeah. Been there.
Well, pension credit can actually help cover NHS charges.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that includes things like dental treatments,
Wow.
glasses, even travel to hospital appointments.
I've actually heard from a few listeners
Yeah.
who were, struggling to keep up with their rent or mortgage payments.
Mm-hmm.
Can pension credit help with that as well?
Yes, absolutely. So if you're renting, you might become eligible for housing benefit.
Okay.
And if you're a homeowner, there's something called support for mortgage interest,
Right.
which can actually help with those monthly payments.
So it's not just about like easing the financial burden. It's
Yeah.
about
It's about peace of mind. It's
Yeah.
about knowing that you can stay in your home.
right. Yeah.
Your
it's useful.
security, exactly.
Yeah.
And it doesn't stop there.
No, the benefits keep coming.
Right.
So pension credit can also get you a discount on your council tax.
Okay.
Help with those heating bills through the warm home discount.
Wow.
And even a discount on Royal Mail redirection if you're moving.
It's like every little thing helps.
It all adds up.
It all adds up.
Yeah.
This is amazing. I mean, are there any, this almost sounds too good to be true.
Yeah.
Are there any misconceptions out there about who qualifies that might be stopping people from applying?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of myths floating around.
Right.
One of the big ones is that you can't have any savings and still qualify.
Right.
Now, that's just not true. You can actually have a certain amount of savings and still be eligible.
Okay. So it's worth checking out.
Yeah, always worth checking.
What about people who've worked and paid their national insurance?
Yeah, another misconception is that it's only for people who haven't worked much.
Right.
But even if you've got a full work history, you've been paying your national insurance,
Mhm.
you could still qualify based on your current income.
So it really does pay to do your research.
Absolutely.
Find out,
Don't rule yourself out.
yeah, you don't rule yourself out.
Yeah.
Because it could make a huge difference.
Oh, yeah, massive difference.
Now we were talking about everyone's situation is different.
Right.
Are there certain circumstances that could affect how much pension credit someone receives?
Yeah, absolutely. So there are certain things that can mean you get more support.
Okay.
So for instance, if you're a carer,
Right.
if you're severely disabled,
Mm-hmm.
or if you've got a child or a young person living with you,
Right.
all of those things can mean you get a bit extra.
Okay.
It's also worth mentioning, just quickly, that Northern Ireland has its own system for pension credit.
Right.
So we won't go into the details of that here.
Yeah.
But the same principle applies. There's support out there.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So to sum it all up,
Mm-hmm.
it sounds like pension credit is about a lot more than just topping up your income.
It really is.
It's about improving, your overall quality of life.
Absolutely. It's about, giving you that financial freedom to participate more in your community, maybe take up a hobby, or just relax knowing that you've got that safety net.
Yeah. Yeah. It's about having options
Exactly.
and peace of mind.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Now here's something I want y'all to think about.
Okay.
We've been, focusing on the UK today.
Yeah.
But the chances are, wherever you are in the world,
Mhm.
your country, your government has similar programs
Right.
to help those who need it most.
Absolutely.
But do your research, ask questions,
Don't be afraid to ask.
see what's out there. You never know. You never know what you might find.
It's out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Just got to look for it.
All right. That's it for this deep dive.
Thanks for listening.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.